years might not seem like much in the grand scheme of life, but for Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift, it has been nothing short of transformative. From their first public appearance together back in 2023 to now, their journey has gone from skepticism to engagement, proving their love isn't just a fleeting headline. It's a full-blown story still unfolding. To celebrate their anniversary, the couple slipped away for a romantic getaway to Scotland before Taylor's big appearance on the Graham Norton Show in London on October 3rd. Fans spotted them quietly arriving, avoiding the swarm of cameras as they made their way to a luxury resort tucked into the Highlands. Witnesses say the two looked inseparable, Taylor linking arms, Travis shielding her from the wind, and the pair sneaking off for cozy coffee stops in Edinburgh. No flashy displays, just quiet moments of affection that spoke louder than any performance. It's wild to think back to that first date 2 years ago. At the time, many doubted the relationship would last. The pop princess and the NFL star, it sounded like the setup to a tabloid fantasy. But here they are, not only together, but engaged and building a future. Taylor reportedly wanted this trip as a special milestone before she dives back into her career obligations, while Travis rearranged his grueling schedule with the Kansas City Chiefs just to be by her side. That alone says a lot about how far they've come. Of course, their engagement is still the talk of the internet. Fans remain convinced Travis proposed on August 13th, the same day Taylor appeared on his New Heights podcast. Internet detectives point to her hair, her nails, even her accessories in the engagement photos as proof. Page 6 later confirmed that Travis had actually staged the entire surprise, having a crew build a magical garden setup while Taylor was distracted recording with Jason Kelce. Even his father spilled that Travis wanted to wait, but she was getting a little antsy, and he didn't want to drag it out. That little detail has only made the proposal story even sweeter. Now the countdown is on. Sources say Taylor and Travis are eyeing an early 2026 wedding, but don't expect a $20 million Hollywood spectacle. Despite their celebrity, both are opting for intimacy, a ceremony with only close friends and family. Taylor's said to be loving the planning process, sketching ideas, and playing with creative details, while Travis is simply happy to let her lead the vision. It's a balance that mirrors their relationship. Genuine, grounded, and surprisingly normal for two of the most famous people in the world. For fans, their love story feels like a modern-day fairy tale. The singer-songwriter who's turned heartbreak into anthems, and the athlete who thrives on the field, building a bond that's both glamorous and deeply human. From world tours to football stadiums to quiet cafes in Scotland, they've shown that love doesn't need a spotlight to shine. And with an engagement already in the books, a wedding on the horizon, and Taylor's new album dropping soon, this couple's next chapter promises to be just as headline-grabbing as the last. The internet, of course, hasn't missed a beat. The moment news of their Scotland getaway broke, social media exploded with reactions. Swifties flooded Twitter and TikTok with edits of the couple walking hand-in-hand through the Highlands, while NFL fans joked that Travis Kelce might be the only man who could skip practice for love and still have the entire world cheering him on. One fan wrote, "This isn't just a relationship, it's a cultural reset, pop royalty and football royalty becoming one. But it isn't just about romantic optics." Their love story has become a fascinating case study in how two separate fandoms, music and sports, collided to form a single, massive cultural phenomenon. Every appearance they make together becomes an event. Every subtle glance is dissected by millions. And yet, what surprises people most is how grounded they've managed to seem. Even under this level of attention, Taylor, who has spent much of her career turning heartbreak into iconic albums, has openly said that being with Travis feels different. For her, this is about peace, stability, and a love that doesn't require constant performance. Meanwhile, Travis has leaned fully into the role of supportive fiancé. In interviews, he beams with pride, never shying away from expressing how much he admires her talent and drive. For fans used to seeing celebrity couples crumble under pressure, this kind of vulnerability and mutual respect feels refreshing, almost rare, and let's not ignore the symbolism here. 2 years ago, critics doubted their relationship would even last the season. Now, with an engagement ring and wedding plans already underway, they've flipped that narrative completely. They've proven that despite the glare of the spotlight, love can grow stronger, not weaker. Behind the scenes, wedding plans are already becoming one of the most talked about topics in both entertainment and sports circles. While neither Taylor nor Travis has confirmed specifics, insiders are hinting that the couple is leaning toward an intimate, meaningful ceremony rather than a flashy Hollywood spectacle. According to close sources, Taylor is deeply involved in the creative process, from venue scouting to mood boards, treating the wedding almost like she would a new album, with careful attention to storytelling, aesthetics, and emotional impact. She wants every detail to feel personal, one insider shared. This won't be about the biggest guest list or the most extravagant budget. It's about creating a space where their families and closest friends feel like they're part of something sacred. Speculation about the location has already set the internet ablaze. Some fans believe the ceremony might take place in Nashville, the city where Taylor's career first took off, while others are convinced it will be somewhere in Europe, perhaps even Scotland, given their romantic anniversary trip. Another popular theory is that the wedding could be split into two celebrations, one private, one slightly more public. As for the guest list, expect it to be tight-knit but star-studded. With Travis's NFL connections and Taylor's music world empire, everyone from Patrick Mahomes to Selena Gomez could be on the invite list. However, those close to the couple stress that exclusivity is the key. They don't want a circus, the source emphasized. They want love, laughter, and intimacy. Fans are already debating what Taylor's wedding dress might look like. Will she choose something classic and timeless, like lace and satin? Or will she shock the world with a bold, fashion-forward design? Knowing Taylor, she could easily blend tradition with a unique twist, perhaps even tying in symbolic details from her music or relationship milestones. Meanwhile, Travis is said to be taking a more relaxed approach to the planning, but still insists on having his fingerprints on certain parts of the day. Reports suggest he's particularly focused on the music and vows, wanting to make sure the ceremony feels equally like their story, rather than just another celebrity event. The anticipation of Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's wedding isn't just personal, it's quickly becoming a cultural event. Every headline, social media post, and fan theory adds another layer to their story, transforming their love life into one of the most closely watched narratives in the world. For Taylor, the wedding talk comes at a pivotal time in her career. With her new album already in motion and her global tours pulling in record-breaking numbers, fans are saying this wedding might symbolize her happily ever after era, a softer, more grounded chapter in her personal life that mirrors her artistic evolution. Media analysts point out that this could also solidify her reputation as more than a pop star. She becomes a cultural icon whose life milestones resonate like the lyrics in her songs. Travis, on the other hand, is seeing a wave of crossover fame that most athletes can only dream of. Already a two-time Super Bowl champion and one of the NFL's biggest personalities, his relationship with Taylor has elevated him into a global spotlight that extends far beyond the football field. Endorsements, appearances, and media opportunities are flooding in, and many believe his marriage to Taylor will cement him as not just a sports figure, but a mainstream celebrity in his own right. But with this visibility comes pressure. Fans are quick to dissect every move, every glance, and every rumor, wondering if the couple can withstand the intense spotlight. So far, both Taylor and Travis have handled it with remarkable balance, showing just enough of their relationship to satisfy public curiosity, while still protecting their most intimate moments. Insiders suggest that their ability to maintain this balance is one reason their love story has resonated so powerfully. They're living proof that even in the age of relentless paparazzi and viral gossip, it's possible to keep a relationship grounded in real connection. As soon as news of the engagement broke, the internet practically went into overdrive. Swifties and NFL fans alike flooded timelines with theories, excitement, and even playful debates about what the wedding will look like. On TikTok, edits of Taylor in wedding gowns paired with clips of Travis celebrating on the field have gone viral, while Twitter threads dissect every possible clue about venues, dates, and even potential song choices for the big day. One trending post read, "Taylor's going to walk down the aisle to her own lyrics. Mark my words," while another fan joked, "Imagine Ed Sheeran and Jason Kelce both singing at the reception." These reactions highlight just how invested people have become, turning the couple's private milestone into a global spectacle. The media, of course, has latched onto every detail. Entertainment outlets are running polls about which designers Taylor might choose for her dress, while sports networks joke about whether Travis's teammates will be groomsmen. Even mainstream news platforms have covered the story, framing it as not just a celebrity romance, but a cultural crossover moment between two massive worlds, music and football. But the frenzy also carries weight. Both Taylor and Travis know their wedding won't just be a celebration. It will be a world event dissected by millions. That pressure has some fans worried, pointing out that the spotlight can often strain even the strongest celebrity relationships. Still, most believe the couple's grounded approach to love will help them weather the noise, proving they can celebrate their union on their own terms, no matter how loud the world gets. When it comes to this wedding, it isn't just about Taylor and Travis. Both families are already finding themselves in the spotlight. On the Kelce side, Jason Kelce has naturally become part of the conversation. Fans are convinced he'll play a major role in the ceremony, not just as Travis's brother, but also as his best man. Jason's wife, Kylie, has also been mentioned frequently online, with Swifties praising her down-to-earth personality and suggesting she'll help balance the glamour of a star-studded event with warmth and authenticity. Taylor's family, meanwhile, is equally invested. Her parents, Andrea and Scott Swift, have long been supportive of her personal and professional milestones, and insiders believe they're thrilled about Travis. Andrea, who has often been Taylor's emotional anchor, is rumored to already be helping with early planning details. Fans also point out that Scott, a lifelong football enthusiast, likely sees Travis as the perfect match, someone who shares his love for the sport while treating his daughter with admiration. What's fascinating is how naturally the two families seem to blend. The Kelces are famously close-knit, often appearing in documentaries, podcasts, and interviews together, while the Swifts have always remained deeply protective of Taylor. This union feels like more than just a celebrity romance. It's the merging of two households that both value loyalty, family bonds, and humor. Sources close to the couple have hinted that their families have already shared several dinners together, describing the atmosphere as easy and warm. One insider revealed, "It's like they've all known each other for years. There's no awkwardness, just laughter, support, and excitement for the future." With family on both sides eager to support them, fans believe the wedding won't just be a star-studded spectacle, but also an intimate celebration of love surrounded by the people who matter most. When it comes to Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's wedding, one thing is clear: it won't be your typical celebrity extravaganza. Despite their A-list status, insiders claim both are leaning towards something more intimate, elegant, and timeless rather than flashy. Taylor, who has always been meticulous with her aesthetics, is said to be deeply involved in every detail of the vision. Early chatter suggests that the wedding could be set either in the English countryside, a nod to Taylor's love of quiet, romantic escapes, or somewhere in the US where both families can gather with ease. Whispers of a castle venue in Scotland, inspired by their recent anniversary trip, have also fueled fan theories. Wherever it lands, the vibe is expected to be storybook romance with a modern twist. Fashion, of course, will be a centerpiece. Fans are already speculating about who will design Taylor's gown. Some suggest she'll choose a classic like Vera Wang or Oscar de la Renta, while others think she may surprise everyone with a more contemporary designer like Stella McCartney. The common belief? The dress will be elegant, understated, and designed to highlight her rather than outshine the moment. As for Travis, those close to him believe he'll keep it sleek and traditional, a tailored suit or tuxedo, likely with subtle nods to his Kansas City Chiefs roots. There's even talk that Jason Kelce might show up in something unexpectedly fun, adding levity to balance Taylor's fairy tale elegance. Music is another element fans can't stop talking about. Will Taylor perform at her own wedding? While she's reportedly hesitant to make the day feel like a concert, many believe she may still write a private song for Travis. Something deeply personal, possibly performed only at the reception. At the same time, Travis's fun-loving personality could bring in a live band, maybe even surprise guest performances from close friends in the industry. Above all, sources stress that the couple doesn't want their wedding to feel like a media circus. The guest list will be selective, the event tightly guarded, and the details carefully curated to reflect who they are, two people in love, building a life together while trying to keep some pieces of it just for themselves. The internet has practically turned into a detective agency trying to crack the code on what Swift and Kelce's wedding might look like. And more importantly, who will be invited? Swifties and NFL fans alike are flooding Reddit threads, TikTok timelines, and Twitter feeds with theories about the guest list, the venue, and even the honeymoon destination. At the top of the speculation list are Taylor's closest friends. Fans are certain that Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds will be there, as the couple has been a fixture in Taylor's inner circle for years. Selena Gomez, who has been a part of Taylor's life since their Disney Channel days, is another name almost guaranteed. Other names being thrown around include Sophie Turner, Lana Del Rey, and Gigi Hadid, all of whom have been linked to Taylor's personal and professional milestones. On Travis's side, expectations are just as high. His brother Jason Kelce will of course play a central role, with fans speculating he could even give a speech that will blend humor with heartfelt moments. Several Kansas City Chiefs teammates are also expected to make the cut, sparking guesses that Patrick Mahomes and his wife Brittany will bring their star power to the celebration. Then there's the entertainment world at large. Could Ed Sheeran, Taylor's longtime collaborator, perform a surprise acoustic set? Will Beyoncé, who Taylor has been increasingly close with, make an appearance? Fans are even joking that the NFL itself will try to televise the event. Given the media frenzy surrounding their relationship, media coverage is already gearing up to treat the wedding as one of the cultural events of the decade. Outlets from People to Page 6 to ESPN are preparing for wall-to-wall reporting, while fashion magazines are predicting the wedding dress reveal could break the internet. Swifties are already planning Twitter watch parties for the wedding day, convinced that photos and details will leak no matter how private the couple tries to keep it. What fascinates fans most, though, is the symbolism. To them, this isn't just a wedding, it's the merging of two worlds, pop superstardom and professional football. The fairy tale of a global music icon and an NFL star building a future together feels bigger than just romance. It feels like cultural history in the making. And there you have it. From quiet strolls in Scotland to whispers of wedding plans that could define a generation, Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's love story is only getting stronger. 2 years in, they've already defied the skeptics, balancing fame, pressure, and endless public attention while keeping their relationship grounded in something real. As the world waits for their big day, one thing is certain: this isn't just another celebrity romance. It's a story fans will remember for years to come. Whether it's their intimate moments abroad, their shared milestones, or the wedding that's already capturing imaginations, Taylor and Travis are proving that even under the brightest spotlight, love can still feel authentic. So what do you think? Will their wedding live up to the hype, or will they surprise everyone with something completely unexpected? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit that like button if you enjoyed this deep dive, and don't forget to subscribe so you never miss the next big update. Because with Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, the story is just getting started.